The war in West Asia and the latest Israeli strikes have killed Iran's intelligence chief, marking another blow to its leadership. A strike also hit the South Pars field, which is the world's largest gas reserve in Iran. And Tehran has vowed retaliation, saying that it would destroy the oil and gas industry of its Gulf neighbors if attacks don't stop. And here are the top developments that we are tracking for you on day 20. Iran's Revolutionary Guards warned neighboring Gulf nations that their oil and gas industries would be completely destroyed if Israel or the US conduct any further attack against Iranian energy infrastructure. Earlier, Iran blamed Israel and the United States for strikes on its giant South Pars gas facility, with President Masoud Peshka warning of uncontrollable consequences of energy infrastructure attacks. The UAE and Qatar have condemned these strikes on Iran's gas plant. Qatar says that it has successfully intercepted 4 out of 5 ballistic missiles launched from Iran, while the fifth hit Ras Laffan Industrial City and caused extensive damage. Ras Laffan is where the core of Qatar Energy's LNG processing takes place. French President Emmanuel Macron called for a moratorium on strikes against civilian infrastructure after speaking with President Donald Trump and the Qatari leader. Macron wrote that it is in the common interest to implement without delay a moratorium on strikes targeting civilian infrastructure, particularly energy and water infrastructure. A man was killed by an apparent cluster bomb impact in central Israel following Iran's latest ballistic missile attack. Israeli first responders said that the man was identified as a 30-year-old foreign worker. Several cluster munition impacts were reported across central Israel. At least 3 Palestinian women were killed in the occupied West Bank by falling shrapnel shortly after Israel's military reported another Iranian missile barrage. Air raid sirens also went off from northern to southern Israel after at least 1 missile launch was detected from Lebanon. A pro-Iranian armed group in Iraq has pledged to stop attacking the US Embassy for 5 days, subject to several conditions, and these conditions include Israel ceasing its bombardment of Beirut suburbs and a commitment to refrain from bombing residential areas in Baghdad and other provinces. The US Embassy has been targeted by drone and rocket attacks several times in recent days in Iraq.